And good morning, sound check, alright. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. And welcome to the technical Forex and crypto trading course 101. Remember, what is our goal? Our goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years. Not in 1 week, not in 3 months, but in 3 years on average, in an institutional way. You know what does this mean? You are first an analyst, right? You are an analyst that you are building your charts. You are an analyst that you are building your strategy, and you are an analyst and you are trying to learn how this market works, so you can predict more effectively how the currency pair or the crypto is going to behave from Monday to Friday. Yes, good morning, how are you? And risk disclaimer, everybody, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. And for questions, homeworks, you have my Gmail. If you didn't receive the free manual, send me an email, everybody. On October the 5th, we're going to have a workshop, everybody, if you want to join. How to build a trading system that makes you money. Alright. The cost for Dukascopy clients, it's $500. Early payments, 30% off. And did I miss anything? Oh yeah, if you want if you want the ebook, where is the ebook? If you want the little book of trading secrets with this beautiful man, you know, Sandy. So please visit the website FXBossFX. All right. So today we have support, resistance, and pivot points in multiple time frames. Okay, from the manual, everybody, from the manual. This was yesterday. Any questions about yesterday's lessons? We talked about how to trade consolidations inside a trend. Support and resistance sideways channel. Alright, not sure if this one, but multiple time frame trading, there you go. Having something like this, so this is the market wave and the shortened trend. Okay, let's see how from the manual, everybody. The chart is okay. Question: long or short? Where is the best probability? How is the trend on all 4 time frames monthly? All right, probability, the trends equals to shortened trend decision long. Okay, now the question market structure. This lesson is about probability. All right, 2-hour chart. Okay, so let's go step by step. Support, resistance, and pivot points in multiple time frame trading. Everybody type in the chat a currency pair. And we are going to open USD CAD so far. Okay, USD CAD. Okay, everybody. So you are going to have, this is not the first time. We talked about multiple time frame trading. So you have the 4 time frames, everybody. You have the monthly, right? And again, give me a second, text and ABCD, delete. So monthly, you have the monthly chart, left up corner. You have the weekly chart, left down corner. You have the daily chart, right up corner. And you have the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart on the right down corner. 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Okay. Yes, good morning, good evening, how are you? Any questions from yesterday? Any questions? No, there is no right or wrong. Yes, you can ask for a currency pair when we're done with the knowledge, all right? All right, everybody. So support, resistance, and pivot points in multiple time frames, right? Now, if you have something like this on the monthly, and this would be the daily, everybody. You have something like this on the monthly, all right? And you have something like this on the weekly, all right? And you have something like this on the daily, and on the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, you know, you have something like this, and let's see that the market retraced already, all right? How are you going to make money on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? What do you think, everybody? Type in the chat. Would you buy the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, or would you sell 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? And this is all about the skill, and this price action, it's predictable. There is no right or wrong. What do you think? Would you buy the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, everybody? Or would you sell? You can say long, everybody, you can say short, makes sense? There is no right or wrong, but probability wise, one direction is going to lose, makes sense? The beginner trader or the intermediate trader makes profit in one trade, but in this example, he or she is going to lose. Does this make sense? The lesson about multiple time frames, the lesson about multiple time frames, everybody, the lesson about multiple time frames is a lesson on how to understand probabilities. Okay, everybody? So the lesson about multiple time frames, so one more time I need to, is it going to, okay, so text, the lesson about multiple time frames is a lesson about how to understand probabilities. Hello Sam, how are you? The 1 hour is up extension, so long time is long. Hello boss. Anybody else? Everybody, we are still learning how to lose less. Make sense? We are still trying to learn how to lose less. And this lesson, it's all about understanding probabilities. Download this lesson and watch it a few times. How many of you, let's make a poll, how many of you believe this market is going to push up on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart based on what you see? There is no right or wrong. What do you think? You must understand what you're doing, everybody. Make sense? Hedge fund trader Sam, what if I tell you that you are going to lose on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Everybody, what if I tell you that when this happens in the market, specifically what you are looking at right now, what if I tell you that you are going to lose 7 times out of 10 if you buy? And you have the knowledge. You are lacking spatial intelligence, maybe. You have the knowledge, but you still need to do practice for your brain to understand what is the brain looking at. Does this make sense? Okay, now here are the tricks, everybody. Okay, so is it okay if we assume that, all right, I am on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, and or the 15-minute chart for what matters, and the market at past support, so I am predicting this market to go up. Agreed? Would this be a way for me how to think as a beginner trader or an intermediate trader, everybody? So my brain is telling me, that, all right, I'm learning, and I see the 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, or the 8 hour chart, I'm seeing an uptrend, and the market was retracing and we're at past support. So would it be okay, like how my brain is processing the multiple time frames, for me to think, oh, this market, it's above the uptrend line, it's making higher highs, higher lows, and now it's at past support. So logically, on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, this market is going to go up. Agreed? This is how we think, right? Agreed, everybody? But probability comes from understanding the multiple time frames, not the 1 hour and 2 hour and 4 hour. Why is that? Because pen and paper, again, write this hundreds of thousands of times, because the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. So everybody, hedge fund trader Sam, So if we say, all right, this would be a check, I can understand this. Okay, we can check. We can check the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Agreed, everybody? This would be the way to think. Agreed? Nothing wrong, all good. Now, what is spatial intelligence, everybody, is my understanding that the price action on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart is this price action on the daily. Whoa, right? And it's this price action on the weekly. Whoa, right? And is this price action on the monthly. And everybody give it a thumb up to Dukascopy Academy from Dukascopy Investment Bank, because this knowledge they give you for free. Alright? So it's spatial intelligence, everybody, for me to understand how and why the market is behaving on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart based on what is happening on the monthly, weekly and daily. Does this make sense? And if you say I don't agree, or if you say I don't like it, I'm sorry to tell you, you are not going anywhere. No money for you next year, next 3 years, next 5 years, and next 20 years. No money for you. Fair enough? No, it's not me, everybody. It's the concept. It's the concept. The higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frame. This sucker called 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart is going up and down because of the monthly and the weekly and the daily. Does this make sense to you? This is where the professional trader understands the market, and the market becomes predictable to a degree. Why to a degree? We all have losers time to time, but we are still winning 7 times out of 10, 6 times out of 10. It's a probability profession, make sense? But for you to have 7 winners out of 10, or 6 winners out of 10, you must understand how multiple time frames work. Would this make sense to you? Boss, can you repeat, please? Sure, what part? Oh, the spatial intelligence. All right, so what is spatial intelligence, everybody? Spatial intelligence is my understanding as a beginner trader or an intermediate trader about how my brain understands what is happening on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart from the daily perspective, from the weekly perspective, and from the monthly perspective. For me to have a predictable degree, for me to have a perception that makes me money 7 times out of 10, I need to understand multiple time frames, because the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. And if you say, no, I don't agree with you, boss, or oh, I agree with you, but I don't like the monthly and the weekly, no money for you, ever. And that's the truth. Sam is saying on YouTube, at the moment, is it short and trend is down on the 1 hour, but the market wave is up extension? Sam, what if I tell you that if you buy the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, you are going to lose? everybody, this loser, this lesson it's worth downloading and watch it 100 times. This loser, you buying right now, this loser is predictable. Make sense, everybody? This is why beginner traders and intermediate traders lose, because we believe, oh, it's an uptrend, let's buy it. Well, not every uptrend is the same. If I go short, I'm going to against the market structure on the lower at the moment opportunity to buy. Can you see, everybody, how same things? It's a check, right, everybody? Make sense, everybody? This is how we think, agreed? The beginner trader, the intermediate trader, we think like same things, agreed, everybody? It's a check, it's all right. Okay, so it's retracing, past support, but if once the market makes here a higher high, breaks the counter trend line, this is the signal for me to buy the market, agreed? And the same is saying at the moment it's prematurely. Okay, now here is the knowledge, okay, for you to study the charts. Tell me, everybody, is the monthly chart in an extension or is the monthly chart in a retracement based on what you see? Everybody? And let's open a chart. So we are going to look at USD CAD. We are going to look at Euro GBP, and we are going to look at AUD JPY, right? Not to be always the euro. Okay, everybody? Is this market on the monthly in an extension or is this market in a retracement? See how this works? You want to buy the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. You want to buy. Give me a second, everybody. You want to buy USD CAD. You want to buy USD CAD, right? You want to sell. You want to sell Euro GBP. All right, and you want to buy AUD, maybe this already reversed, but back in time, right? So this would be, everybody, this would be AUD JPY, this would be USD CAD, right? Back in time too. Okay, this would be here. So this was back in time, right? Now those are live charts. Trend line, there you go. Trend line on USD CAD for our chart, and we are going to put a vertical line, so we are here. We are here or we are here, doesn't really matter. Euro GBP, we want to short the market, right? Maybe 4 hour, not good. What about the daily? All right, the daily, right? Downtrend line, agreed? We want to short the market, so here or here. And AUD JPY, we want to buy the market or up in here, you know, or somewhere up in here, doesn't really matter, because we are seeing an uptrend, right? See, everybody, this is theory. You have your reasons to buy. Now this is the live chart, and this is the live chart, and this is the live chart. And Sam says, oh, but the monthly is in an extension. So after the extension, what must come? Probability wise. What must come? A retracement must come, right? So on the monthly, I don't know when, but my spatial intelligence says, oh, a retracement must come. Everybody, on the monthly, a retracement must come. Agreed? What about the weekly? Same as the retracement must come. What about the weekly? Is the weekly... So this short-term uptrend, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, this short-term uptrend on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, this circle is this circle from the weekly. Is the weekly already in an extension or retracement? See everybody, you cannot judge or decide on probabilities just from the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. This would be a mistake, make sense? Weekly is also an extension, says hedge fund trader Sam. What else can you see? Isn't this extension, everybody, at resistance on the weekly? It's still pushing up, right? But can you see those levels from the monthly and the weekly? So I need to spatially understand that this market now it's at a resistance area. I can make it like this if you want. It could be a tail or a wick of a candle. So it's at this area, it's an extension, it is this area, and here now we are at this area, agreed? So I have extension, retracement, and extension again, and it's at this area. So the weekly must retrace too, agreed? The weekly can retrace. The weekly can retrace down to here, first level, or if it's going to retrace further down, it can retrace down to here. Make sense, everybody? It could be the retracement on the uptrend, or it could be a deeper retracement on the weekly. Does this make sense? Boss, but why? Because you have double tops up in here. Does this make sense, everybody? So you have the monthly in an extension. It's not pushing down yet, agreed. You just know it's an extension and it must retrace. The weekly, it's in an extension. The small one, it must retrace, but at the same level as the previous one. Okay, still going up. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now on the daily, what do you see on the daily? If this is a top, and this is a top, and you want to go long in here, just an example, if you want to go long on the 1 hour, 2 or 4 hour chart, do you see where you are going long? Can you see, everybody, what you are doing? So this is from the monthly, it's a resistance level, could be a pivot point too anyway. From the weekly, it's a resistance level, the market is extending, on the monthly it's extending, on the daily it's a resistance level, you have double tops, and the market reacted on the daily already. Now, man, listen to me. Listen to me. It's not a matter of right or wrong. Because if you think in terms of right or wrong, you should buy the 1 hour, 2 hour chart. Make sense? Not on YouTube, I have a comment on the other streaming platform, everybody. I'm trying to explain something to a trader. I cannot think in terms of right or wrong, because if I think in terms of right or wrong, the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, it's a buy. Make sense? I need to think, if this market is in here, what's the probability of this trade being a success? Because on the daily it's up in here, on the monthly it's up in here, and on the weekly it's up in here. See how those two ways of thinking are totally different psychologically. There is no right or wrong. Everybody, you can buy this market or you can sell this market. Maybe going short it's premature. We're talking about on buying it, you know. What's the probability of this? So you won 2 times, the beginner trader, you won 2 times, you know, and for you not to give back to the market the profits, or you won 1 time and you lost 1, and now you see an uptrend like this. If you are thinking in terms of right or wrong, you would buy this market, wouldn't you? If you are thinking in terms of right or wrong, you would short this market, wouldn't you? On the daily chart, AUDJPY on the 4 hour chart, USD CAD, you would buy this market on the 4 hour chart, wouldn't you? If you're thinking in terms of right or wrong, market making higher high, higher low, why wouldn't I buy? So I need to address spatially, alright, if I'm going to buy, what's the probability on the 1 hour chart moving up based on what I see on the monthly and the weekly and the daily. Okay? So if I buy this market and the market does, let me clean up the chart, everybody. And so if I buy the market on the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, let me clean this, all right? If I buy the market on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, and the market stops me out, and the market, so on the daily, the market does this, you know, it made a lower low, so this low, it's lower than this low, it made a lower low, here, right, made a lower low, on the daily pushed lower, broke the uptrend line, you know, I'm going to, if you are going to trade for me, I'm going to call in the office and I'm going to say, Sam, why did you do this? Boss, I don't understand. If you know that there is a great probability, if you know that the market is an extension and it must reverse, and you see the pivot point or resistance, if you know on the weekly that the market is an extension and you see resistance or the pivot point, and if you see double tops on the daily at resistance on the daily and the market already reacting on the daily, why did you buy the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Does this make sense to you? This is an unnecessary loser. Many times beginner traders or intermediate traders, you lose because you are trading up in here. All right, you are trading up in here. Give me a second. You are trading up in here. All right, whatever, you know, here. Okay, now we have vertical lines, right? You are going to buy the market up in here. Isn't this a beautiful uptrend, everybody? Isn't this a beautiful uptrend on the AUD JPY 4-hour chart? Now, and you're going to buy somewhere, and this is what happened, and I'm going to call you in the office and I'm going to say, Sam or Joanne, why did you do this? And you're going to say, well, it was an uptrend. And then I'm going to push your ears. I'm going to give you the monthly chart. And I'm going to say, look, where is your uptrend? I mean, if this lesson doesn't deserve a thumb up on YouTube, I don't know what you want, everybody. If this lesson doesn't deserve a thumb up on YouTube, I don't know how can we how can we satisfy you anymore. Sam says, all you said makes sense, but should we wait for confirmation? Yes, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not saying that short the market, right? I'm shorting don't buy. Make sense? The issue that multiple time frame solves. Sam, great question. This is the answer. The issue, everybody, that multiple time frame solves is that you think that you're buying an uptrend at the level that it's all right. But if you would care and you would check the monthly chart, you would see that you are buying at the monthly band. Example. Could be here too. You know, if you look at the pivot point, everybody, you are going to find an uptrend in here on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Make sense? This example is the same as this example. Here you would buy an uptrend and the market, bam, crashed. Here you would buy an uptrend too and the market retraced. You would still lose on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Don't buy up in here. Make sense, everybody? Let's find another one, you know? You want to short the market on Euro GBP daily chart, right? Now this is, it's going to happen, but let's sit down in here. So give me a second, everybody. We're going to change it in here. So you don't see the future, right? You don't see the future. Give me a second, and you would sell some. So this is the market, right? On the daily chart, and you would short the downtrend. Why wouldn't you? It makes all sense. Look in here. Why wouldn't you short the market, right? Fair enough? Low, high, low, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low. Why wouldn't you short the market? It's all there. It's all there. And then you would short the market, and I'm going to call in the office and say, why did you do this? And you would say, oh, it's in a downtrend. And I'm going to go from the daily to the monthly again, and I'm going to show you, this is your downtrend. So you don't see the future, but you bought support. You bought at support. I mean, you short, sorry. You shorted a downtrend at support level that you can see. If you would just care to check the multiple time frames. If you would just care to check the multiple time frames, you would see what you are selling. And it's happening again. Make sense, everybody? Maybe it's going to fall a little bit more, most likely it's going to fall again to a deeper level, but then if you're going to short down in here inside the rectangle, I mean, why would you do this? USD CAT on the 4-hour chart, all good. Wouldn't you buy this beautiful uptrend? Why wouldn't you buy it? I mean, it's an uptrend. It's an uptrend on the 1-hour chart, it's an uptrend on the 2-hour chart, it's an uptrend on the 15-minute chart, and I want to get rich quickly. You would buy the uptrend, and so not this one, but then, and bam, you would lose again. And I'm going to ask you, why did you buy? Same story again. Boss, it was in an uptrend. And from the 4-hour vertical line, I'm going to go on the monthly and say, see, this is your uptrend. This is your uptrend, or maybe from the weekly this time. Oh, we are on the weekly. So this is your uptrend. This market is in consolidation, my friend, or my son. This market it's in consolidation. Here, look at where is your uptrend. In the Advanced Institutional Trader Program, when you start after 6 months, those losers are not acceptable anymore. Boss, give me the money to trade. Those losers are not acceptable anymore. Everybody, you must grow. Can you grow? Does this lesson make sense? Boss, I want to trade for you. Boss, I want to trade for your institution. Boss, I want to trade for your partners. In the Forex course 2, the Advanced Institutional Trader Program, those losers are not acceptable anymore. Okay, everybody? And it happens in cryptos too. If we go to Bitcoin on the monthly chart, right? So you are going to find an uptrend up in here, everybody. Okay, so this is the monthly chart. You had the previous high, all right, this became a level of resistance. Now we go on the 4-hour chart, everybody, 4-hour chart, I mean anywhere you want, doesn't really matter. Give me a second. See? And again, I'm not talking about investing, I'm talking about trading, right? See in here? Man, I'm going to buy Bitcoin as a trader. We are going to get rich. Ha 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 ha. Right? Can you see everybody? Same story in cryptos too. You are going to buy up in here and then bam, and I'm going to call you John or Jane. Why did you buy up in here? Oh, boss, because it's in an uptrend. Let me show you your uptrend again, everybody. It's nice to be a manager, right? Being a manager to trader is the best job ever. You can yell at traders, you know, and they need to be quiet. See, here is your uptrend, son. See what you bought? Or on the weekly. Here is your uptrend, son. Right? Here is your uptrend. Not to mention, you know, we didn't learn it, not to mention bearish candlestick formations. Make sense, everybody? You have one top at the level of past resistance. You have second candle, two tops. You have triple tops. Make sense? Not investing in Bitcoin, this is trading. If you would buy, I mean, make sense? Extension, retracement, extension. After the extension, a retracement must come at past resistance with triple tops. What else do you want to understand probabilities? Boss, but I cannot think like this because the market could go up. I agree with you, but it's less probable. What I'm showing you, everybody, is that the market is going to come down 7 times out of 10. Fair enough, 1 time is going to push up, or 2 times is going to push up further up. But you are still not consistently profitable because you are not trading from what you see in terms of checking the multiple time frames, and you are still not consistently profitable because you don't understand, lack of practice, probabilities. The momentum was too weak by the last stop. Sure. I don't want to be arrogant, everybody, but if this lesson doesn't deserve a thumb up, I don't know how. Boss, give me the money. Show me how you trade. Okay, everybody, enough for today. Study the charts. Hopefully download this lesson, rewatch it a few times, see how many losers you have, unnecessarily losers. Okay, and never forget, in the advanced course, when you are learning the business side of the market, those losers are not acceptable anymore. Okay, everybody, and whoops. Okay, don't forget, we're going to have a trading workshop. Okay, if you pay until December, if you pay until September, you get 30% off, everybody. Dukascopy clients. Alright, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a boss. You're the boss of